If a shiny spawns but you don't encounter it, I don't think the shiny properly existed. That's like saying you missed a shiny for every shiny frame you pass without an encounter. Yeah. It's a weird, like, I don't know. Definitely like a gray area, right? Where it's like if you don't see the shiny, you actually fail a shiny. If like you can't physically see it, so it depends how you feel about that kind of stuff. What's up, Rudin? Alright. Cool. And live on YouTube as well for anyone who wants to watch on there. But yeah. It's hard I don't know. It's like we should think of it the way you're saying, Galactus, where it's like you didn't actually, it's like impossible to know that you're seeing like a shiny Pokemon that you can't actually see. Like, why should you count it? But it's hard to like ignore that in my mind. As I was saying, you feel shiny that loaded into the map in Legends Arceus, but you never actually rendered it. Yeah. What's up, Wiggins? Doing pretty good. We got 69 encounters. Nice. We're doing pretty good today. What's up, Amlian? How you doing today? So we've already had we've already encountered three legendary beasts. Currently at 1343 into this hunt. Question: Full Og's Egg Hunt using the shiny Gene Ditto? No, that is Pitten, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Oh, I gotta move that. I cannot read that. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. I'll put that there for now. Not read that. The Gen 2. Thank you for that, Pitten. I appreciate it. You stream with OBS on Twitch and YouTube at the same time? I do. Yes. The full odds egg hunt would be in Scarlet and Violet because those are the only egg hunts I still have to do. I need a few more the Gen 9 starters, so I've never done a full odds egg hunt. So I said, what the heck? I'll give you guys a sub goal to potentially make me do a full odds egg hunt for the first time ever. To spice it up, I have to be dressed as SB Cynthia for the entire hunt. So I could be wearing that outfit for a couple of months straight. So YouTube stream on Shorts the same as TikTok, you need 1,000 followers. I don't know what you need on YouTube to stream, to be totally honest. I don't know what the requirements are anymore. I thought you had to be partnered, but I guess you don't. Thanks, Wiggins. I know. I was just like, I'll make this sub goal, and then I was like, I'm gonna regret this sub goal. I don't know. I hate Masuda. I know. I don't want to pull it quick, but you know, out of my hands. I hate hatching eggs in general, and like Masuda method's so boring to me. So I was like, you know what? Let's spice it up. Let's spice it up and make it full odds. Why don't you Masuda, please? Might be good to decide on an egg hunt with a low step count. I mean, it's gonna either be Fuecoco, Sprigatito, or Quaxley. I don't think there's any difference between the three. It has to be one of those three. That's all I still need. Like, I have to do eggs for those Pokemon, and so I'm not gonna do eggs for anything else. So, as far as I know, I don't think there's a difference between the starters. What's up, Twitch Henry? How you doing today? You're asking if I stream an egg. I remember you saying that you're doing that. I was just like, oh my god, that's it. I remember commenting on it. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Hoping we get some crazy, crazy shiny luck today. Any shinies yet? No. 69 encounters with 1 in 8,000 shiny odds? No, I have not gotten a shiny yet. You're done with that? What was the... Does the normal stream works better? I'm sure it does. Thank you for the shiny luck, Amlian. I appreciate it. I'm sorry to hear your adventures of streaming an egg have come to an end. We're also kind of a week away. Or we are a week away from Pokemon Day, right? 8 days away, so just over a week. A week and a day away from Pokemon Day. So that's exciting. All the speculating, all the build-up to them telling us nothing. Who's ready? That's a good thing, so I did find out I like to stream the right way. Oh, that's good. Glad you enjoy streaming the right way. Got not shiny Raikou. New Switch announced on Pokemon Day because Pokemon's taking over Nintendo. Woohoo! We did it, guys. Been 2 days now. I failed to shiny. Pokemon's finally taking over Nintendo. It's the worst. Oh no. Everything's about to get way worse. Or way better. Who knows? Splatoon DLC. Didn't they already do... They announced... What did they announce for Splatoon through a tweet? They tweeted out something about Splatoon, which is kind of funny, where it's just like, oh. Like, I guess we're not having a direct for it. Details on the DLC releasing this week. Oh, nice. Can't wait for my Cafe Remix updates and Pokemon Quest Gen's release. Don't tease me about Pokemon Quest. I wish. What up, Coffee and Kilos? Encounters are doing pretty good so far. We already have had... We are at 60... I think we've had 5 encounters already. We're actually doing pretty well. I would love if they updated Pokemon Quest. I liked Pokemon Quest. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers DX. I don't know if we're gonna get any more Mystery Dungeon stuff. Maybe. We've been opening more Pokemon cards? Not really. I've kind of transitioned to just buying the cards I want now. We opened up some Shining Treasures. By some, I mean I opened up an entire case. So I opened up 20 booster boxes of Shining Treasures. That was fun. But otherwise, I pretty much just buy the cards I want now. I don't really... They have an engine already for Pokemon Dungeon on the Switch, or Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on the Switch, and it did recently well. The 100% reward is even a reference to Explorers. I guess we'll see. I'm not really into opening. Well, that's like I don't have any plans to open up any other sets right now. It's like, I like opening up Shining Treasures because it's a lot of fun with shiny cards, but everything else, it's like, I don't really want to buy booster boxes for the slight chance because like I only collect alt art cards now. So buying booster boxes to like get a couple alt arts is not really worth it to me. Or to like maybe get one of the Illustrator art rares. This doesn't really appeal to me. Yeah, that's the one with the new Paradox Legends, right? Yeah, an LG Shiny. Let's go. Wait, again. Leaf Green Shiny Deoxys this weekend. Yo! Congrats, sir. That's awesome. GG's on your Shiny Deoxys. In my forehead. If you guys didn't see my tweet or my post in Discord, I got Shiny Pansage, so I'm officially done. I got the final Elemental Monkey, and that's also the final Shiny Pokemon I needed that you cannot obtain on the Switch. So I am done. I am no longer unable to have every single Shiny Pokemon, minus Manaphy. But everything that is not obtainable on the Switch, I now have, so all set. Not on Stream Illegal, sorry. I had a little bit of time. I was like, you know what? Let's do some Friend Safari, and I got it really quickly. It was nice. What's up, good Labadin? How you doing today? I also am starting to put together my team for Orlando. I have a long time until Orlando, like over a month, but I figured I should start on getting on that team now. Did a couple of matches with it, and we'll see if I need to tinker with it much. I faced the first, I built my team, and then the very first match I had was against a team of, they led with Seviper, No, I'm not doing size spam anymore. They had Seviper, Glimmora. Seviper used Final Gambit, and then I one-shot the Glimmora. And then they brought in Overquill, Basculegion. The Overquill, the Final Gambit was on my Pelipper that had a Focus Sash. So the Overquill came in, and then used Fell Stinger to knock out my Pelipper to just get a massive attack boost. And then Basculegion and Overquill just wrecked the rest of my team. I was like, what the heck was that? I was so not, when they brought out Seviper, I was just like, what is this Seviper here for? And then it used Final Gambit, and I was just like, what? And then they brought it, and then it just like, it all worked so perfectly for the team that they had. And I was just like, what the heck did I just face? Yeah, I probably, and they were, yeah, they probably had Swift Swim. I don't know. It was just, it all went horribly. I was just like, what the heck did I just face? I didn't even know what to do there. And I lost. And then I was like, I'm never going to see that team ever again. So that was like, starting out that way, I was just like, well, this was horrible practice. Because, like, what the heck am I supposed to do? I'm not going to see... It's like, I guess now if I see a Seviper, I know to lead with Flutter Mane. So fucking Final Gambit doesn't ruin my life. But yeah, right now I'm trying to. I was running. It must have been like it had to just be a personal preference for Seviper because like that makes no sense. Nobody's running Seviper, a Seviper team. Yeah, ladders is just where you just see people be like, hey, what if I built a team like this and let's see how it does. And like, cool, this doesn't help me. But my team is focused around, it's a rain team. You run Choice Scarf Golem for singles, Golem. For singles, was it Choice Scarf like Explosion or something? There was a strategy where you used a Alolan Golem with like Amo or something like that. Sounds good, Putin. Appreciate you stopping by. And so they'd explode, and then the Palmo would do like bring it back with whatever its like signature move is, and then it'd explode again. I was like, I saw that, and I was just like, what the fuck? But no, so I'm trying to run a rain team. I have Pelipper, Water Urshifu, Archaludon, and then I have Farigiraf, the stop priority moves if I need to bring it. I also have Landorus and Fluttermane as different attacking options. The idea behind it is a lot of people were saying that everyone's running like spread moves. What's up, Nathan? How you doing today? And so having Wide Guard Pelipper and then letting Urshifu kind of come in and yeah, is like just like destroys most things. But so far, I have not faced anybody who is running spread moves, so I don't know what everyone's talking about. I know there's a meta. There was a meta of Fluttermane with Icy Wind and Dazzling Gleam. And the Icy Wind was to make it so your Landorus was faster than everything else. You were leading Fluttermane Landorus. And then there's Tornadus and Landorus. Their spread moves. And then I don't remember what else. So the idea made sense. It made sense, but I have yet to use Wide Guard. You transfer your extra Enamorus. Oh, that you did some Enamorus raids, nice. So I'm hopeful that actually is a strategy that works, because the only thing that has been, I have learned that Pelipper is actually really good for Water Ogerpon. So I've been rocking Hurricane on Water Ogerpons. That was not my original strategy, but Pelipper is good for that. But haven't had much use of Wide Guard yet. And then I ran into the other team. Another team that destroyed me was Murkrow and Walking Wake. Because the Murkrow had Sunny Day, and Walking Wake just wrecked me every time the Murkrow used Sunny Day. What's up, Huggy McChunky? Good to see you. Oops. That was a problem. I had no answers for that. Hindsight, I should have. I don't know. I thought I would be okay. I didn't realize that Murkrow had Sunny Day. So after learning that it had Sunny Day, I would have done a different strategy. I would have led Fluttermane, and probably Landorus. But yeah, I didn't know that Murkrow had Sunny Day. So once that happened, it was pretty much done. I had no way to beat them, because they could just, even if I switched out Pelipper, it would take me 2 turns to get the rain back up, and it would just take them 1 turn. Been a long work night. Sorry to hear that. But still good to see you. Hope all is well otherwise. That's right. I kind of like the I kind of like Pelipper, Water Urshifu. Even if I don't use Wide Guard, it's still a pretty nice combination. Especially considering that my Chiefs are back. Oh, you're a Chiefs fan? I didn't. If I knew that, I forgot on purpose. All right, it was good to see you. There's Raikou, not shiny. Hunting right here for Miltank. Oh, nice. What's up, Trenchcoat? Good luck on your Miltank. When did you start your hunt? You didn't forget about my team? My team's a joke. My team is a joke. What's up, Tommy? You went to the Stadium Series game. Oh, nice. How was it? Over 6 months ago, 30,000 on this phase. How many phases? 30,000 on this phase. Yikes. Phase 3. Hopefully you get it soon. Miltank's a great shiny. The 20% Magnemite and 30% Raticate. So he didn't, yeah. Rangers are down by 2, so you left with 8 minutes left. Biggest mistake of your life. Oh, I saw that. Oh no, why'd you leave early? Especially for a game like that, you gotta stay for the whole game. Always stay till the end. Unless it's like, it depends. It would have to, I would say like, you stay unless it's like, I don't know. Anything about, if you're like if you're losing embarrassingly. 2 goals is not enough. 2 goals is not enough to leave early. Never leave early, but I was freezing and they were losing. Gotta tough it out. Royals will win the AL Central this year, just you watch. No. Found some random dudes in the parking lot, and we celebrated like crazy. Well, at least you got to celebrate. You say unless Arsenal scores like 5. Yo, we're on like a roll right now, which of course means we're gonna lose like a couple games where we score 0 goals. It's like, cool, all those games where we scored 5 and 6 and then we can't get 1. Thank you, Trenchcoat. Appreciate it. They are, but it was nice having Man City tie Chelsea. That helped us. And then we need Liverpool to lose, and then if we can beat Man City, then we're all set. And we just can't lose any more games. Easy. Man City tie was amazing, was it? I don't watch anything that's not Arsenal. Best way to win is not lose. A weird, crazy strategy, but you know what? It just might work. Never got too big in soccer, but I need a team, so you picked Man City to root for it. Wow. So you're a Chiefs fan and a Man City fan. I feel like we've talked about this. I wish you would pick any other teams. Sounds good, Galactose. Enjoy your lunch. Other than leaving as a blast, that's good. I'm jealous. I wanted to go to the I didn't live in Colorado when they had the Stadium Series game at Coors Field. And I really wanted to go to it, but I didn't live there, so I couldn't go. And then when they had the one at the Air Force Academy, I was like, I'm not going to this because it was way overpriced. And I am very aware of how, like, the Air Force Academy is not close by, first off. It's like an hour and a half away from Denver. So I was like, that's too far away. And there's only one entrance into the place. I was like, this is a bad idea. Like, this is not gonna go well. And I was like, I'm definitely not doing this. Like, I'm not spending the money. Way too expensive. It's way too far. Everything about it is bad. And I was right. Someone ended up dying because of it, which is really stupid. Got to go to both games this year, but I'm not a Devils fan, so that one wasn't as fun. Yeah, it's not really... I don't know. Sometimes there's that... It's like the idea of when you go to a sporting event and you like aren't rooting for any of the teams. It's like, I don't know. To me, it's just not as fun. Like, I'd rather be there for my team. I don't really care about not having any interest in who wins. MetLife Stadium has a ton of entries, but they funneled everyone in the one spot. MetLife is awful. I went there for the Super Bowl and the Broncos got embarrassed. I hate MetLife. I think MetLife is one of the worst placed stadiums. I hate MetLife. Same for the teams I root for basketball, Mavs and Celtics. I don't really care about the Mavs and Celtics. I don't really have any. I'm indifferent to them. If you were a Lakers fan, then we would have an issue. 30 minutes away from you, so you go to a decent amount of Giants games. The train system that we had to take for the Super Bowl was awful. It was truly the worst. Like, taking the subway to one station to then get off of it and then take another train. It was just horrible, horrible, horrible. Like, one of the worst travel experiences I've had to get to a stadium. Chelsea played Wrexham at UNC Stadium last summer, but my wife and I had just moved, so we weren't. Through retirement money, I didn't really like soccer, but I wish we could have gone just for the experience. That's those are games that you should go to when you have the chance. Seeing a international team play in the US is really fun because we don't get many chances to see them. So I saw PSG play AC Milan in Chicago. Seen Arsenal play a couple times. I think that's all I've really gone to, actually. I haven't been to a Royals game in a while. Need to get back soon. Would love to eventually make it to a Chiefs game. Isn't the Royal... Oh, the stadiums are right next to each other, aren't they? Royals are just bad. I heard the stadiums are like not in a good spot. Speaking of things not being in a good spot, I heard the LA Go Fest was a bit of a, not a disaster, but not a good time. Not a great, I guess maybe not a great time. It sounded like people still had fun, but they still had many issues. Not surprising for anything Pokemon Go related. But logistics-wise, it seemed like they didn't really think it out too well. Since it was at the Rose Bowl. Which is another place where there's only one entrance? No. Is there? Was it the Rose Bowl there's only one entrance? How about the NBA All-Star game in Indiana? I didn't watch it. If they want to get rid of the NBA All-Star game, I'm fine with that. I don't care. The players don't care. I don't watch the All-Star game. I don't watch the skills competition anymore. It's not, they can get rid of that. They can just do away with All-Star weekend. It's not fun anymore. I don't know. What's up, Glitchcraft? How you doing today? If they expect people with no tickets to not show up, they should not have the event. This one I kind of understood because they had the since since the event was in a at a private privately owned stadium and privately owned golf course. I think it was private. I don't know. They can actually dictate who comes into the stadium and stuff with that being the case. When it was in Vegas and it was at a public park, for them to tell people not to go to a public park was hilarious because you can't do that. It's a public park. You can't tell people to not go to the park. You don't own the park. But when you rent out a stadium like that, you actually can tell people not to show up, not to go if you don't have tickets. That's like a sporting event. Like if you don't have tickets, you're not allowed in, but a little bit harder to maintain. They still should be able to run an event like this, even if there's more people. They should predict more. They should expect more people. If you're planning this and you're not thinking that more than the amount of people of tickets you sold are going to show up, then it's not going to go well. And for them to still not think that's the case is just poor planning on their part. I wouldn't be shocked if they don't even have a logistics person on the team. Only good All-Star game is the MLB Pro Bowl went down. Yeah, Pro Bowl was never good. That was never good. Baseball is good, and yeah, that's it. That's the only one. For some reason, that's the only one. Still good. But yeah, Niantic tweeted out asking people not to go if you didn't have a ticket. Surprise. And then I guess the line to get in, how they were like restricting people who got in. The way they were checking people in was very insufficient. And led to very long lines to get in. which led to people missing hours of the event, where they had to literally extend the event hours for people who had that happen to them. This is just... Oh, Niantic. What are you gonna do? First ever Go Fist, and they tried blaming the cell tower providers, and they were like, yeah, no, the towers were fine. Yeah. They're like, it's the cell phone towers, guys. It's their fault. And then they're just hoping nobody would actually say anything. And it's like, no, that's not it. Just once again, you guys are not, like, you're underestimating how many people are going to show up. And instead of spending the money on planning better, you're just hoping that things work out. And then they don't. And then you just apologize and then hope that everyone is fine with it. And sometimes they are. Started your journey to Shiny Shaman. He's getting it in Pogo. I tweeted out, step 1 to getting Shiny Shaman is catch 492 Pokemon from the first 4 generations each gen. So you have to catch... Oh, you're doing it both. Okay. So what's 492 times 4? A giant ass number. So you need to catch almost 2,000 Pokemon to complete step 1. And they have to be from specific generations. You know. Something easy like that. Yeah, it's only step 1. They can't have something that's worse than Kecleon though, right? I feel like it's eventually, it's still gonna have some hard tasks. I'm sure there's gonna be something like have 20 best buddies or something stupid. But I feel like there's not any Gen 4 Pokemon. I guess the only other thing it could be is they might say you have to catch a female or a male Burmy. Maybe that's something they're gonna do. It's like find a male Burmy and evolve it. Step 2 is 15 days in a row type of thing. Yeah, that's usually what it is. I'll get it at triple odds. 24,000 encounters would probably take me over a year to get 24,000 encounters. More than 24,000 encounters, like it would take me a very long time to get that many encounters. It's possible. Considering I'm averaging 15 encounters an hour, someone wants to do the math on how many hours that would take me. And yeah, I do understand, Gidlobin. It's like having those types of tasks are motivation to play Pogo. I definitely understand that. But I also think it can demotivate people. It's a large enough number where it, like, there are some people that would be like, oh, okay, like, I can do this. And there are others that look at that and they're just like, I don't play this game enough to ever, like, I don't know if I'll ever hit this. And it completely demotivates them, so I believe it is a double-edged sword when they do tasks like that. 15 per hour is about 400 streams, 4-hour streams. 400 streams, so yeah, it would take me over a year. Can't go over odds if I don't play Pokemon. Yeah, it would take me over a year to go triple odds. Neat. Thought about gifting you the ticket for lols, but you would not complete that. That would have been mean because I'm very much a completionist and it would bug me to no end to constantly open up Pogo and then see this unfinished task for Shaman. That would be very cruel. It's about as many streams as a shiny Reggie and Sword and Shield takes. Yay! What's up, Quick? So today we're at, what? We're at 65, 75. So we got 15 encounters. Yeah, we're still pretty much on pace for 15 encounters an hour. Yeah. No. I've had uncompleted Pogo tasks for their years because I don't use it so many features on it. I currently have the 2 route ones and the party one still open because, like, I don't do parties and I don't do routes. So those are just incomplete and I hate it. They'll probably stay that way. I may never catch Jirachi because I never trade. Yeah, I was thankfully having mutuals now that I can see in person. I was able to do that lucky trade because otherwise before streaming I never would have had anyone to do a lucky trade with, so I would have been like, well, no shiny Jirachi for me. Like, I honestly have no idea how I would have done that before streaming. There was was it the shiny Mew? I think it might have been the shiny Mew. There was a task where you had to just make a trade. And I had to literally create another Pogo account on my wife's phone and get her to a high enough level to trade with me so I could complete the task. I was like, this is ridiculous. I had like friends in Pogo, it's just I never saw, like, they weren't IRL friends. They were friends like I would post on Reddit, or back then it was like there were Facebook groups to add as friends in Pokemon Go, but I never saw those people in real life. Yeah, I basically created an alt account on Kathleen's phone to complete the trading tasks. I was like, I'm so glad that they think this is totally working. They're totally making it so I'm going out and meeting people. Oh, we also have a new saga in the Switch 2 rumors. New rumor, the Switch 2 has been delayed to 2025. Q1 2025. No, we have no definitive evidence on that, but that is the current Switch 2 rumor, is it already got delayed to 2025. No reasons. I didn't see, I don't know if anyone saw, was there any explanation as to why it got delayed, or is it just the rumor that general? We also wake up to potato quality pics of N and Getsus. No. Is that a fun little leak that came out? Someone created them in ILCA style. First thing on your feed this morning from 4chan. I didn't see that. Interesting. I wouldn't believe that at all, yeah. It's way too early for pictures to leak. Way too early for pictures. So props to whoever created them, and is gonna probably send a lot of people into. It's gonna create a lot of traction and tweets, but no, way too early for picture leaks like that. If it's not a poorly structured paragraph from 4chan, I'm not buying it. Well, you know what? Okay, I'll actually take it back. The only way... You put in spoilers? Okay, I'll look at it. The only way it's potentially real is if somebody got a view of the Pokemon Presents for Pokemon Day, and that was a part, and that's a picture from that. Oh, they're so cute. Nah, no way. Confirmed real. That's the only way those pictures come about. But I'm definitely not buying it. I would say somebody... the one thing that BDSP... it was just a leak saying black and white remakes in the same chibi style as BDSP. But BDSP, I can't remember what system or like what it was made under, but the way BDSP was made allows it to be modded extremely easily. So my guess is that somebody modded in or modded a couple of the chibi characters to look like N and Getsus. Unity, thank you. Yeah, because BDSP was made in Unity, it allows it to be modified really easily. There's that one person who's been recreating the Pokemon and like making their moves look better and making their sizes more realistic. If you haven't followed I can't remember their name, but they're on Twitter. And I'd recommend following them because it's really cool. But yeah, I imagine top comments on the tweet was like, Game Freak didn't listen to us when we said we didn't like ILCA. Chill out, it's not real. Yeah, they've made like Shadow Lugia. They've recreated a bunch of the legendary moves to copy like Coliseum style stuff. I think that's who it is. I think it is Yasuno. I think that's who. So, no. I doubt that is realistic leaks. Or those images are from actual games we're getting. Oh! Double Raikus! Hog. I mean, double Raikou's on screen really makes you do a double take because of the sprite. Yeah. I have to remember it's the orange body I'm looking for on Raikou. Orange body is what I need. I have to ignore the hair. But if it turns out those pictures are real, we'll find out real quick. We have just over a week. Oh, don't do this. Just over a week until Pokemon Day. So if that is in fact a thing, that was a true leak, we're gonna find out real soon. Peace? Sweet, not shiny. It's probably going to be a very long week because a lot of people are going to try and come out with, as we just saw, pictures of stuff that is not real. Try and trick people. Silver version in-game was my very first introduction to Raikou. I really like to find the shiny of the goofy sprites. Well, then you should. I just like my Wonder Box in Pokemon Home, Safari Ball, Magnemity. Oh. That is very specific. Someone out there apparently decided to go for that. Yeah, I imagine pretty much every day this up until Pokemon Day, we're going to have some sort of leak. One person shared a timeline of like announcements saying like what days they were going to announce stuff, and then it was immediately proven false. So, strap in. We got a long week ahead of us. What's up, Josh? Triple hunting 2 DSs doing encounters in white, white 2, and 156 DAs for Entei. Good luck on your hunts, Josh. What's up, Wookie? How you doing today? Most leaks are false, yeah. Especially now. It used to be like... Leaks actually used to be kind of fun. Where you'd have, like, there'd be like one leak would come out. And we'd spend like a week or two like investigating it and like thinking about what could be real and like how all this stuff. And now it's just like everyone and their dog is making a leak. It's just not fun anymore. The leak under my sink last month was not fake, and that was pretty upsetting. See, sometimes you gotta listen to that leak. I know I tell you to stop, to not listen to those leaks, but the house leak, you gotta actually listen to that one. Plumber comes in and is like, sink's leaking. It's like, is it? I don't know. I need confirmation on that. It's like, look at your sink. Like, that could be anyone's sink. I need to see confirmation from a reliable source. Like, I'm a plumber. Are you? I could say I'm a plumber too. So I didn't get any Absols this week. You didn't get single Absol? I saw 8 Absols this week. None of them were shiny. But I saw a lot of Absol. I got one shiny during the event. I got shiny Bulbasaur, so I was like, thank God, at least I got one. Thankfully, my dogs make their leaks outside. All leaks are false except when I say them. The dripping sound gave me a sinking feeling, alright. We're tied again because of your Bulba. I was beating you for one day with your Ekans. Oh, really? I got shiny Jigglypuff and Ghastly this morning. And Ghastly? Jesus. Can I complain? I've only gotten like one shiny. I only got one shiny this event. Man, Pokemon Sleep sure is stinky. Only giving me one shiny. I wish I'd got more shinies. Maybe I should stop playing Pokemon Sleep. I know, apparently, like ever since you complained. You got your first shiny in Sleep from this event, a shiny Jigglypuff. You got 6 shinies in Go yesterday. Awesome. Were you at LA Go Fest? Go Fest. The Hoenn Sinnoh tour? Hoenn Sinnoh? Kanto? The something? Just driving around downtown Scottsdale. Oh, nice. There you go. Expect you to set the crown cutout on your webcam tomorrow. I didn't know when you said you put that in there, I was like, what is he talking about? And then I literally set up the layout this morning. I was like, oh, that's why he wanted me to do that, because I'm on top of the crown. You can't see it. But how would that work? Because if I move, will it still be like, how's it gonna work with this? You are moving, the mask is not. Hammer speed is anywhere between 16 and 20. Not great, but it's not 31. There you go. How many did you catch? You're not moving your webcam source around, right? No, I guess not. You caught 2 and you're keeping 1 in Go. I hope that we can get shiny Enamorus soon. That'd be awesome. Shiny P-Enamorus. I just want the shiny. There's not another gap in my collection. Oh, I also confirmed the Emolga can be shiny. I boosted up the shiny odds to like 85%, and I found a bunch of shiny Emolga, so I was just unlucky. But it is not, there's no issues with it not being shiny in the overworld with the mod. In Sword and Shield, I was doing Sword and Shield with the Overworld Shiny mod. And because it jumps out of the tree, I didn't know if it would be affected or not. I knew it could be shiny, But I didn't know if it would have some, if it wouldn't be as affected by the mod just because it was a different type of encounter. You want a shiny legend? We all know that's just impossible for Game Freak. Well, that's why I'm relying on Niantic, which is a weird thing. I have to rely on Niantic for my shiny legendaries. Tweaking the shiny odds, I know. It's nice though, because then I can confirm that the mod is working. It's actually like very comforting to test it that way. To just add the mod and then boost the shiny odds and go look and be like, cool, it works, and then I can change it back. It's also fun to just bike around and everything's a shiny Pokemon. It's just like shiny spawning left and right. It only has a good model in Gen 2, 4, Harkles to Silver, and 9. Didn't realize he looked like such a goober in every other gen. What does he look like in other gens? Is it like just like the goofy eyes? What does Entei look like in other gens? Gen 3? Oh, it has the goofy eyes in Gen 3, that's right. That's funny. What's up, Glax? Yeah, I definitely got all the sprites from Tavi, but you know, if you guys all want to think that you're the ones that gave it to me, that's fine. Yeah, the bots didn't do shit. All the bots did was flood my DMs. I know, a bunch of people sent me sprites that I could have used, but he had a folder I could download, so I downloaded it. How you doing today, Glax? Oh yeah, no school for you today, right? Chillin'. Congrats on that 2DA Bacon Burb. There's not a single work task for me, nor a single meeting on my calendar today, so you have today off too. Hooray. 80 days whenever, just go. Yeah, dude, that's a fast one. My fastest one was Tapu Koko in 7 DAs, but dude, it's crazy. What's up, Det? How you doing today? It's work to experiment with and a lot of long compile times. Nice. Can tell you your last DA legendary. Well, now you got one. What are you gonna do with Zygarde? Are you just never gonna complete Zygarde? Got shiny Solgaleo this morning. Hey, speaking of DAs, nice. Congrats on the Solgaleo. I got Feeny in 2 DAs, Zygarde in 4 DAs, both offline while I was just helping Taylor. Ha! Fastest DA was 1 encounter for Tapu Bulu. Damn, alright. Well, apparently, everyone else has just gotten their DAs really quickly. I actually got a shiny Suicune, looking for Credilli, a DA with Credilli. You have 2 one-and-dones? What? So that's actually just not impressive, I guess. Palkia and Kyogre. I guess I just didn't have to do that many Dynamax adventures that I never came across this. Except I also had extremely bad luck when it came to Stack Attacka. And then... well, Cephalon took me a pretty long time, too. Suffered for your short ones. I think... I only had one that was single digits. That was Tapu Koko. And then... the rest took a pretty long time. My favorite is either my 0-speed shiny Kyogre from a DA or my shiny Zygarde from when I had kidney stones and couldn't join my roommates on the beach trip. I think having shiny Zygarde in general is just really cool. Especially with how hard it is. 1,074 Giratina and DAs. Ooh. Thankfully, I never had anything like that. If anyone wants to do a Thundurus Dynamax Adventure, Galactose is hosting. I want to say... oh no, Tapu Fini was my longest one, I think. Zygarde's named Kidney Stone. Nice. Yeah, Gilavaden had some really bad luck with Giratina. I think Tapu Fini was my longest Dynamax adventure. I think I got I think I was at like close to 200. I want to say it was close to 200. Then Stack Attacka was the longest I went without getting a single shiny. Giratina is your enemy. That would suck. 1,000 Dynamax adventures sounds awful. You're going for Kyurem now. Good luck on your Kyurem. Oh! Yo! They're at the same time? Oh, not the same ones though. That was pretty cool. That's the first time that's happened. Getting them at the exact same time. No. I'm just excited about getting encounters. My level of excitement for when if I get the shiny is gonna be like an excitement that you guys haven't really heard from me in a long time. What's up, Mel? Good to see you. 2% chance of an encounter with a roamer per tile. Oh, really? Wow. And that's with Pokemon March. So that was really crazy. You get those at the exact same time. But what's going on, Mel? Hope you're doing well. Not used to streaming this early. I thought you started later. Well, I didn't stream for like 10 months. And then I moved to the East Coast. And this is when I stream now. 1% without. But yeah. This is my stream time. Next time we're moving to Denmark. Honestly, it probably would be, it wouldn't be as challenging as it was, or it'd be as challenging. I don't know. It couldn't be worse than what that move was. So, sure. It couldn't be worse than what that was. I'd never want to move again, but if I were to ever move again, it would have to be when our children are capable of entertaining themselves and taking care of themselves. Sweet, sweet. Thought we were moving to Cooplandia? Well, maybe. You have to find the island, figure out some logistical things. What's up, Kyra? How you doing today? I haven't been on Twitch in forever because I've been focusing a lot on myself, school, college, so I haven't been, stream since April last year. That's probably the last time I actually streamed, so that's awesome that you're doing some self-care. Self-care is always the most important thing, so glad to hear you're doing that. Ooh, that was a quick one. Doing all right. Doing pretty good. We're getting some good encounters today. We got an encounter on each game at the exact same time. So that was actually pretty crazy. The Suicune's Gen 2 shiny, the icy. Yeah. I think of all three, Shiny Suicune is the best in Gen 2. It's hard to beat that one. We be each other's only babysitters. Saturday nights, you and I watch all 4 children passively while crafting VGC teams, and Sunday nights we dump all 4 babies on the wives and go shiny hunt and sip whiskey. How are the kids doing? They're doing great. They're around here somewhere. We think they're still in the house. You got a monsoon, Scatterbug, and Pogo. Yeah, like we don't even have to really go to the hospital this time. Maybe. Getting into music, you just applied to a community college for music recording technology. Oh, nice. Working on making country music. You should talk to Quick about that. The big country music fan. We've been currently Dylan has decided that we're gonna watch Coco at least twice a day. A lot more since she's been sick for a few days, but I probably could recite Coco, the entire movie, by heart. Now that I've watched it as many times as I have. But there's like one scene where I like Coco. It's like if I had like, I'm glad, like I don't dislike Coco. I could watch Coco. But there's a scene where he like pretends to be a wrestler, and he like jumps off a table onto some pillows, and she's recreating that scene, but she doesn't know about the pillows part. So she'll just get up on her bed and she'll just be like, and the winner is Luchador Coco, and just jumps. Like free fall jump onto the floor, and it's just like, you can't, like there's nothing to catch you. So she literally just like jumps off the bed and just like flops onto the ground. I'm just like, this child. I'm going to take her to the hospital so many times. We're gonna become a regular at the pediatrician. What'd you break this time? Yeah, maybe I should get her a beanbag, actually. That's not a bad idea. That was me with the Pokemon first movie on VHS, just watched repeatedly. Nice. I watched The Lion King on repeat. That was my go-to. You've also started to get into the NFL. Oh, nice. Who's your team? The Lion King was my repeat movie too. Yeah, it's just like good, very good music. Learning life lessons about what to do when your dad is trampled by, what are they? What did he get trampled by? The Texans. You're in a good spot right now. Wildebeest, thank you, by Wildebeest. So, I know how to handle emotionally when my dad gets trampled by Wildebeest. Stampeded. Stampede of Wildebeest. And then... not to trust... his brother. Yeah, and like be aware of my uncle framing me for something, and then, you know, starting to eat bugs. Good life lessons. So sad they just removed Golem from the Mewtwo movie remake for some reason. Oh, did they? I didn't notice that. As a child, I really enjoyed the Shakespearean themes present throughout every... Yeah. There's a lot of crazy storylines where I'm just like, she's too young to understand it, so whenever Mufasa dies, like... and then when Simba goes up, it's just like, wake up, Papa, wake up. And she starts to, like, repeat the line, like, wake up, wake up. And we're just like, yeah, he's just sleeping, haha. You know, just sleeping right now. Not really gonna, we're not gonna talk about dead lions yet. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Never trust your sketchy uncle with a scar, yeah. Yep, he's really sleeping hard. And then he went on vacation. God, no. I honestly, I don't remember anything else about Bambi aside from the beginning. That's all I remember. I'm pretty sure I saw Bambi once and then never again. So I honestly have not ever watched. I could not tell you what the premise of Bambi was. It's on my rotation for Disney movies I watched. I guess I didn't get it then. What ends up happening in Bambi? Like, what ends up after he meets, or she? He or she? I don't remember if it was it a boy or a girl? Yeah, I honestly don't remember. Is Bambi a boy or a girl? Bambi is a deer? E. Okay. He's going to become Prince of the Forest. He falls in love, becomes Prince of the Forest, and has babies. I do not remember that at all. Nope. I never would have guessed that's what Bambi was. I remember Thumper. My daughter learned about death early. We lost my father-in-law to cancer when she was almost 3, so we kind of had to explain it. Yeah. I'm kind of waiting. We thankfully, like, I was honestly prepared to have to explain death to her with Moki. But she just has, I don't know. She apparently just either doesn't remember him or has just accepted that he's just not around ever again. She just doesn't even ask about him. So, I don't know. I thought we were gonna have to talk to her about that one. He gets all Twitter padded according to the... He gets all... Twitter padded? What? Other than that, I'm waiting for the Nintendo Direct. My main wish is a Wii emulator. That... Ugh, no, not getting that. Because the Wii is my childhood and I grew up playing... NSMB? Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Mario Kart, and Mario Party. Since my Wii doesn't work, I've missed playing your games. I don't think we're getting a Wii emulator anytime soon. The made-up word in the movie. Oh. Flower is the name of the skunk. Baleen? Is the girl deer. Do not I remember the skunk. I don't remember the female deer. Faline. I do not remember Faline. The opening to Up still hits hard. Oh yeah. There's many scenes from Pixar movies that make me cry no matter what. I can watch it a million times. I will always cry during certain parts. The beginning of Up always brings me to tears. The ending to Coco always brings me to tears.
If for any reason you're not completely satisfied, I hate you.
Got Nintendo Online emulators for other consoles, and Nintendo knows how well the Wii did. Yeah, but like this policy said, they don't care. Very unlikely we get a Wii emulator anytime soon. Took me a while to watch Fox and the Hound. I can't ever watch it again. I forget. Does the fox die, or does the dog die protecting the fox? Is that how it ends? Inside Out is amazing. That's a good movie. Unfortunately, that's... Oh, neither die. I was gonna watch that movie from like the 50s. I thought... Wait, wait. Are you joking that neither died? Do they both die? Movie, obviously, but Xenoblade 3 had me nearly tearing up. I never played that. Saw my tattoo eyes for the first time in months, and she told me she was pregnant, and I cried. I don't know what having children did to me, but it's mean. I know! We're so sensitive now. Isn't a bad thing. The dog tries to kill the fox, and eventually the dog prevents his owner from killing them, but they can't ever be friends again. Oh, that's what the ending is. Okay. I was like, I know the dog... It's like they have a change of heart, and they can't be friends again. Oh, that's sad. You always cried at Homeward Bound, but it's a happy ending. They find home. And are Tiller, Wiggins, and Tavi still doing that series? Nah, we only did one. Only did the one. Does Tavi still stream? Nope, Tavi is completely focused on YouTube, and he's killing it. So if you're not subbed to his YouTube channel, you should. He's doing incredible things on YouTube. Xenoblade 2 and 3 got me all teared up. They were great games. Maybe I should play this game. Can I not cry happy tears? No! No, you can't. Homeward Bound didn't really make me cry. Will he stream on YouTube? I don't think so. He's very busy. Old Dog got stuck in the mud. The struggle is heartbreaking. That's a sad movie. I do know that is a sad movie. Fox and the Hound is a sad movie. Disney always like really dark movie. But Coco, I had never seen Coco before until we had Dylan, and then one day we were just like, we just had a day where we're just like, all right, we just need to like stay inside and watch a Disney movie, and saw it as on Disney Plus, and I was like, oh, Coco. Like, I never watched Coco before. And watching Coco for the very first time after having a daughter was the biggest mistake I ever could have made. Because the ending of, like, as soon as he said, like, the ending and everything, and just, like, him saying, like, all he wanted to do was see his daughter and all that stuff, I was like, what the fuck? As I'm sitting here with Dylan, being a brand new dad, I'm just, like, sitting there, just, like, tears, like, streaming down my face at this movie. I'm just like, I was like, I need to not watch that movie ever, like, for a long time. Because I am just absolutely destroyed from that story. So, yeah. That was not the time to watch Coco for the first time. Hey, encounter number 100. Let's go. Come to the conclusion that if a Disney movie doesn't make me cry, then it's not good. There are some Disney movies that aren't very sad. Cars. There's not really any Cars. I haven't seen the second one. I was told not to watch the second one. But we've seen the first and the third one. And none of those. 1.2% to odds. Woo! None of those ever made me feel sad. I don't really like Cars. The second one is just about Tow Mater. I heard it wasn't good. I heard Cars 2 was like, you skip Cars 2. But neither of them ever made me sad. So, it's okay if you like that car. Then, let's see. What else is there? I didn't cry at Finding Nemo. Oh. No. Now the beginning of Finding Nemo actually makes me really sad. The first time I saw Finding Nemo, I didn't cry. Now when I see the beginning of Finding Nemo, I'm just like, oh no. That one hits me. Finding Dory. I don't think there's any part of Finding Dory I get sad about. It's hard for me to empathize with sentient cars. Yeah, exactly. Except I empathize with Wall-E. When Wall-E almost died, I was like crying, dude. That one killed me. Like, please don't. Barracuda's got to eat too. Why did I have to eat all the babies and the mom? It was so sad. He was so excited to be a dad to all these kids, and then he loses his wife and all of his kids except for one. Dylan enjoys Finding Dory more. Finding Dory's more silly than Finding Nemo was. Finding Nemo was a lot more like, definitely had the dark storyline of a dad just trying to find his, and then it's just like, that's the whole storyline. It's like, he's just, the movie starts out with like, okay, you lost your wife and all your kids. Now all you have is one kid left. And the first day he goes to school, he gets kidnapped and he's gone. And it's like, dude, chill out. Calm down. You just like went at this dad. Just like take everything away. Just take everything away. He shouldn't have touched the butt. But then I was just like, come on, dude. The kid was being dumb, so the dad had to be punished for it? What's the dad's name? I'm forgetting. I can't remember his name. Why can't I remember his name? Nemo and My name is... I can't remember his name. Marlin. Thank you, Marlin. God. Like, Marlin was just, you know, he had one thing left in his life. All he had was one thing left, and it was Nemo. And then the first day that he decides to let him go off and do his own thing, he's gone. Kids are done by nature. The first 18 years of parenthood are spent atoning for your offspring's misdeeds. It's exhausting. We're aging rapidly from it. So, that one's dark. Oh, here's another, since we're just gonna stay on this dark topic. You want to know what's... I'm sure this was talked about when the movie came out, because I don't know when Coco actually came out. I'm sure it came out a long time ago. The fact that when he goes to the, like, where all the, like, the underworld? I don't know, the other world, where all the dead people are, and there's children, there's skeletons of kids, and the base premise of all the skeletons is basically your skeleton is from when you die. That was dark. That's super dark. They just casually throw that in there. I was just like, I was watching it one of these times. I was like, wait. Why are there skeletons of kids? Like, are these just dead children? Excuse me, Disney? Just throwing in a couple of dead kids? Great. Thanks. Thank you for that. Didn't really need that. You didn't have to do that, but you did. I just didn't want to have to think about it. I wasn't thinking about it until I looked and there's the skeleton of a couple of kids and I was like, wait, hold on. So, that messed me up. Always tell your kids not to touch the butt. Those are wise words. That's the type of stuff that I'm now noticing after watching Coco for like the 50th time. A scene from Tom and Jerry where the bag of wet kittens shows up in heaven. I know. That's there's some like dark ass humor in older cartoons. There's some dark fucking humor. But you need to ask the writers, like, is everything okay? They'd call it attention to detail. Did we need that? We need that much? Did you guys see that they're coming out with a Toy Story 5? I didn't even see Toy Story 4. Did anyone here watch Toy Story 4? They are good at that. What was Toy Story 4? Is it worth watching? Because Toy Story 3 was pretty... I was pretty happy with the way Toy Story 3 ended. I thought that was the end. I thought we were good. So I have yet to see Toy Story 4. Was it really good? I saw Toy Story 4 and it was a movie. Yeah, that's the one with the spork. Pyro, you're the only one that's saying it's really good. Apparently you're alone on this. What's the storyline behind the fourth movie? Woody stayed at the fair to be with Little Bo Peep? That's it? It felt counterproductive to all the emotional progress the characters made in previous movies. Toy Story 3 was a great ending. Yeah, Toy Story 3 I thought was like a great way to wrap things up. Woody's journey didn't end, just the one he had with Andy. That was the ending, as he stays with Lil Bo Peep. At a fair? That leaves me with lots of questions. I liked how that storyline ended. Not at a fair? Where does he stay to be with Lil Bo Peep? Is that part accurate though? Travels around to different places. It was a fair. Yeah, no, that's how this conversation started. Was they announced Toy Story 5 is coming. A live action Lilo and Stitch. That one could be good just because it's been such a long time. I could remove Toy Story 4 from history. I would, damn. I don't. Okay, so I don't know, Kyrie. You apparently went into that movie with a much different mindset than everybody else. Wait, there's a video. There's an ad for it, a commercial. I'll probably end up watching it just because I don't know. At some point, I have to watch it. The 5th one's coming out. Probably should watch it. I'll enjoy it finally. I like Transformers 1 and then Transformers 2. And then we started losing main characters, and I was just like, alright, I'm starting to lose interest in everybody changing. I start to lose interest when the main characters suddenly go away. I love Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and that's what matters. I wasn't huge into Transformers growing up. I played with them, but I don't know. I wasn't real big into Transformers. I don't like these live action remakes. They're ruining childhood classics. It's hard. It is hard for like those of us that saw the originals, but I will say that my daughter loves the live action Lion King way more than the cartoon. She's watched both of the Lion King movies, and whenever presented with the cartoon or the live action one, she always asks for the live action one. And that's kind of all that really matters. That breaks your heart. I mean, she's 2. She's 2 years old, so it's just visually what she appreciates, and she likes the realistic looking lions more. They ruin the expressive nature of animated cartoons with live action. They do. But keep in mind that she's 2 years old. So she doesn't really know what that means. Watched all the extras from Toy Story 4, so hearing all the voice actors talk about their history with those stories and characters hit the nostalgia button for you. Well, that's kind of cool. The other movie I watched repeatedly as a kid was Power Rangers. Yeah! Love Power Rangers with Ivan Ooze. Yes. That was a good movie. I remember like how I was so excited. I was like, Power Rangers was my shit growing up. I loved Power Rangers. So when that movie came out, I was like, heck yes, I'm gonna watch this all the time. She's not able to understand the complexities of animation and facial expressions at 2. You know what? She's just not the prodigy that we were hoping, you know? So we're beginning my classic rock addiction. Such a good movie. Such a good show. Really made me want to just find out that I could learn. It made me want to learn to like, it made me want to learn karate so that when I was attacked by some aliens of some kind, I would be ready to fight them. Except then I didn't want to learn. And then I actually tried to take karate and I hated it. I was like, when am I gonna start punching the clay guys? Like, we don't do that. Like, I'm a lot less interested in this. He's gonna want something else. It's just sad to see. Can't wait to be King from Lion King live action compared to the animation. I agree. I still prefer the cartoon, but just don't tell your neighbor with the gifted kid. Oh no. I don't think I remember the music for this movie. Maybe I need to rewatch it. Where can I watch Power Ranger movies? What streaming service allows us to watch Power Rangers? What's up, Askew? Took karate for 3 days and then the place shut down. That was my extent of my career in martial arts. What's up, Shane? How's it going? I took a couple karate classes and I think I took 2 or 3 classes, and the entire time it was working on a single pose. I don't even remember what it was, but they're just like, do this pose. And there's like 15 of us. And so the instructor would walk around and like fix each kid. And so you'd stand there like this for like 10 minutes while he like worked on each person, and he'd come to you, he's like, no, like this, and you'd be like, okay, and like, no, like this, no, like this, no, like this, and I was like, I hate this. I'm hunting all 3. Whichever wants to shine right now is what I'm hunting. So whichever legendary beast would like to shine, what I'm hunting. Your brother's a black belt. See, it's like if you get to that point, like that's really cool. I don't know how you get to that point. That all just made me think of the karate scene and Napoleon Dynamite. Bow to your sensei. The shiny pixie, exactly. And the beauty of this is I can actually get all of them to be shiny eventually, so I just need them to be shiny. Bow to your sensei. I haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite in a long time. Oh, here's a question I want to ask you guys. I don't know if this like ages me enough, or ages me a bunch, but there's a TikTok, someone was doing a TikTok of like 90s computer games to see like which ones you remember. And one popped up that was such a like flashback for me of a computer game I never would have remembered it without this video. Did anyone else play the computer game Zoombinis? That was like a puzzle game. Did anyone else play that? Or am I like the only one who played Zoombinis? You know about it? Yes? Okay, thank you. I'm not by myself. You have it? I found out it was on Steam and I was like, oh my gosh. I need to get this. I have not thought about this game. Yeah, Logical Journeys of Zoombinis. Yes. I have literally not thought about this game for so long. I have no idea what year it came out, and like how old I was when I played it. But it was on this TikTok, and suddenly like everything just came flashing back, and I was like, oh my god, I fucking loved this game, but I could not understand how to play it. And now I'm just like, I need to get this Zoombinis game and replay it. We might have to do a Zoombinis stream. Never played it. I was Putt Putt. I played Putt Putt and Pajama Sam. Love Pajama Sam. Putt Putt. I played Putt Putt travels through time. Putt Putt travels through time. Yeah, I played Pajama Sam. I played Putt Putt. But yeah, it was like, oh my god, it unlocked something in my memories, the Zoombinis, that I had completely forgotten about. Putt Putt was good stuff. I was all about Third Grade Adventures. I don't know if I know that one. I forget if we're the same age class. So you're a few years younger than me. Yeah, Backyard Baseball. I played Backyard Baseball. We are old, yes, correct. I am excited for the Thousand Year Door remake. I am very excited for that. I love me some Paper Mario. That's gonna be good. I'm 100% gonna stream Thousand Year Door. I was all over the place. The Rugrats games. I had Rugrats. I think I had Rugrats for PlayStation. I think I had the PlayStation Rugrats game. Nomi streamed it recently, and that was another trip. That was another trip where I was like, "Oh my god, I forgot about this." Baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. I now relate heavily to the parents. Actually, no, I don't. I don't relate to them. I now think that the parents in Rugrats were just the god-awful worst parents I've ever heard of in my life, or seen in my life. How the hell did you lose sight of your children that often? How are your kids running away, like, to God knows where without anyone noticing? They're awful parents. I mean, they are also terrible. To leave behind one of your children and not notice is, I can't comprehend how you do that. Like, when I lose sight of if I lose sight of Dylan for long enough, I'm just like, I'm searching, and it's like, I wonder if Coop get the shiny. I didn't realize one of the games I had done lowercase letters. I was like, God damn it. Couldn't make them the same. A 90s themed gaming stream, that's what we need? That'd be pretty fun. Home Alone at least set up a scenario where it makes sense why they lost him. Was it because they had so many kids, or what was, how? Because they had like so many kids, right? Skeleton in the mall room on an episode of Rugrats. Skeleton in the mall. I don't. They counted the kid from across the street, then he left. Oh, I guess I don't remember the beginning. But still, you can still visually look for your children Because the first one, is that when they get on an airplane? I don't remember an episode of Rugrats with a skeleton. I think the starters, you're 20,000 resets. Oof. Good luck, Isaac. Thank you for the luck as well. It was a different time back then, I guess. They got on the planes for both. Kevin got on the wrong plane in 2. Oh, yeah. Where they just wouldn't have checked, like, they wouldn't have checked the ticket or something like that. Oh, mailroom skeleton. Not mall room. Mailroom skeleton. Oh, we got one. What? The late encounter. Mailroom skeleton? Rugrats? Special delivery? Just rewatched the post office episode many years later. It's darker than I remember, especially with the skeleton of a postal worker at the bottom of the pit for the undelivered mail. What? There's an episode where they fall into like a pit of old mail and there's just a skeleton of an old mail person? That is dark. What the fuck? That was a Rugrats episode? Yikes. Kevin ran into the lady with everyone's tickets and lost his ticket in the pile. They're just basically saying that the airlines used to be super incompetent. The new Pokemon Center plushies are tempting me. What are they? I think Tommy was about to fall off a conveyor belt or something. I think I'm starting to vaguely remember this episode now. Is that the one where he ends up falling into the... It's like the doll that Stu was ordering. And so that's how he gets back to his... That's how he comes back to his parents, is he's in the box with the doll that he ordered. Is that episode? I think that's that episode. Yeah. A lot of these old cartoons is basically just like, hey, so all these parents are just not paying attention to where their children are. And if they just don't have their kids for like hours at a time, it's not really, they just don't notice. How else are the kids getting the silly adventures? I guess I don't know, but like, as a parent now, I'm just like, what the fuck? I would not, like, you could not have hours pass by and someone's just like, where are the kids? I'd be like, I don't know. Aren't they right there? Also, Grandpa would not be babysitting anymore after one moment of finding out that he just passes the fuck out as soon as we ask him to babysit. I wish my children would go on silly adventures. Maybe there's a certain point where we just stop caring. That's when the silly adventures happen. We're just like, you know what? Haven't seen them for a few hours. Maybe they're over in the neighbor's backyard trying to avoid being killed by their dog or something. Hopefully they make it back. we got the main character children. We're not losing any of these. They'll be fine. They'll eventually make it back. We'll just go off to Paris. And our children will be kidnapped by... Or was Paris when the monkeys happened? There's another really dark movie. Is that the Paris one or the first movie? I think it's the first movie. Where they end up, where Tommy almost lets his new brother get killed by monkeys. That's pretty fucked up. There's a brief moment. There's a brief moment where Tommy's just like, I want to be the only child again, so I'm going to let my new brother be mauled by these monkeys. Like, damn. That's pretty crazy. I was in a TCG tournament to try and win a 5-foot Whale Lord plush. Ooh. An accurate depiction of sibling rivalry. I am very nervous that Dylan is going to, like, at some point just be like, I'm not about having this brother. I think she would rather be an only child. I'm starting to get this feeling. It could change, but there's moments where I'm like, I think she's getting to a point where it's like she's gonna be like, you know, if we lost him, it'd be okay. There's some moments where she's very cute with him. And there's other moments where I'm like, man, if you had the chance to just like push his stroller down a hill, I think you would. I think you might do it. That does not go away. Oh, man. I hope for his sake that he's going to be athletic, because she is just so athletic. And she's going to make him do stuff. And if he can't keep up, he's in trouble. Mater! Did it say wow? I don't know if it did. Mater, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. Guys, if anyone here is not... It did? Okay, good. Anyone here is not following Mater, go and give him a follow. How was the stream? Is your shiny luck still just absolutely busted, or have you come crashing down to earth? Need to run, have to help my landlord with something. Oh, no worries, Mater. Thank you for the raid. Go do what you gotta do. You're on a hangover now. Hey. Nice. Lars got a Mewtwo. Oh, hangover. You're not actually hungover. You meant like post-shiny hangover. Congrats on the shiny Mewtwo, Lars. Monday, babies love each other. 2 days, babies hate each other. Wednesday? Gotcha. Congrats on your shiny Mewtwo. That's awesome. How's my luck been? I'm hunting 1 in 8,000 shiny odds legendary beasts, and I'm lucky if I see one encounter. So we're just trying to get encounters. We're not trying to get shinies, we're just trying to get encounters. No, I haven't gotten a shiny. It's been 110 encounters. We're doing a different type of shiny hunt. This shiny hunt's called Maybe I See the Legendary Beasts. If one of them decides to shine for me in the near, like, 1 to 2 years, then that'd be awesome. Hold the L button down. Not gonna help. Yeah. It turns out encounter number 111 was not shiny. Woo! We got an Entei. Let's go. Hog. If we're really lucky, we see two. We see two at the same time. Like that's pretty awesome when that happens. All right, we'll see you, Mater. Thank you again for the raid. I know, we got over 100 encounters. We're doing a lot better. I feel like today's been a lot better with encounters. Yeah, I've definitely been getting a lot more encounters today, which is nice. I think we've almost doubled what we got on Friday. We like that. We like that. What's up, Prince of Hisui? How you doing today? The Prince here. Hello, hello. I'm a big fan of Hisui. Big fan, big fan. I'm convinced still that Friend Safari Shinies do not exist. I got two. Yes, I got two on Saturday, so they definitely do. Or was that Sunday? No, that was Saturday. It is a skill issue. Yeah, I got another Swadloon, and I was just like, come on. I just need one Pansage. And then I got a Pansage. Like, cool. It can take up to 4 minutes, I know! That's twice as long as I expect. Have to go back to Whirlipede after Roamer's Week, it's bothering you. Pansage probably took me the longest of all of them. Because I was doing a lot of Pansage encounters. I was doing Pansage encounters in Charlotte. And I never got it. And I got Panseer and I got two Panseers and a Panpour before I finally got Pansage. Three more Kakunas. That'd be rough. Do I think Masuda breeding is faster than Friend Safari encounters for the monkeys? I think Friend Safari is faster. I think Friend Safari is easier. Because with Masuda hunting, there's other things you have to do as far as like collecting the eggs and all that stuff and hatching them, whereas Friend Safari, you literally just move around the grass. So I'd say Friend Safari is better, personally. I've done so much Masuda hunting that I hate Masuda hunting so much. I like cannot stand hatching eggs anymore. You can find 2 Friend Safari shinies in the time it takes you to make a delicious batch of Tostino's pizza rolls. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag Tostinos, what the fuck? Hashtag Tostinos, hit me up. Hashtag don't burn your mouth. Hashtag pizza rolls. Totinos. Now I'm hungry. We got Entei, woo! I don't know if I actually ever, or no, so actually, hatching eggs in X and Y is really easy because you can go to, hashtag I burnt my mouth. I still burnt my mouth. Hashtag it's awful. I can't taste anything. You can go to the center town, whatever, and you just, you can put a quarter, I think, in the, like, joystick and just go in a circle. Whoops. Masuda breeding in ORAS because the Battle Facility Island has an easier route. Yeah, that one's also easy, where you just hit forward and it just constantly goes. That's a great place to hatch eggs. I still prefer Friend Safari though. And Pop-Tarts are ravioli. Pizza rolls are just Italian gushers, and Pop-Tarts are ravioli. You guys can just go sit in a room together. You didn't like breeding in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? I liked going with my Tauros into the little pen and just running around in a circle. You're trying to add as many people to your Friend Safari as possible. Isn't there a limit? Yeah, Tauros jail. I liked going into Tauros jail and just running around. Hot dogs are not tacos. I will forever be a hater of the philosophy. What's up, Sketch? Yeah, there's a limit to how many friends you can how many Friend Safaris you can have, so I would check to make sure you've not maxed them up. You're at like 9. I think you can have more than 9. I can't remember the exact number. I don't know. Hot dog is not a taco. It's hard to argue against that because it's an open-faced, or are tacos and hot dogs open-faced sandwiches? You're saying 100? 100 is the limit? What? If 3 sides are covered, it's a taco. Or is it an open-faced sandwich? Open face is 3 exposed sides. Based on what? What's up, Richie? Yeah, 100 seems way higher than I thought it was. Does it really max out at 100? You got double Entei. Nice, Kyra. Does anyone know what the maximum amount of Friend Safaris you can have is? Is it really 100? Are open-faced sandwiches just bigger tacos? Okay, here's the real question. Is everything a taco? You have at least 50? You can have 100. What? Holy crap. Alright. You can have 100 Friend Safaris. So, I think you don't have a problem on maxing those. I think you can get, like, I think you'll be able to get every single kind of Friend Safari. Game facts, and they both say 100, but I guess both are the most real. Yeah, it sounds like it's 100. You have a feeling Kyra will get the shinies soon? She probably will. That's not that surprising. Nothing is a taco north of Texas. Y'all are suffering up there, I'm sorry. This guy and his, like, So stuck up on his tacos. I know you are, so that means you'll get the shiny before me, and then... Guys, I got all 3 shiny legendary beasts. It only took me 300 encounters. Quick wouldn't get a grinder with you? Like... Oh, you mean a sandwich? Like the grinder a sandwich? Not the dating, not the... You mean the sandwich? I don't know what people do for breakfast without breakfast tacos. We eat our dry protein bars and then we're hungry later, and we're hungry in like an hour. That's how we're doing. Would I get a grinder with you? What is in a grinder? Watson first. What exactly is in a grinder? I used to not eat breakfast. Delicious? Okay, but like, tell me in the ingredients of it. Google Images should help. I'm definitely not gonna Google grinder. Definitely not doing that. I could Google grinder nope, even if I Google grinder sandwich, I probably shouldn't Google that. Just tell me. Take out the E, it'll help. Listen, if I want to see that kind of stuff, I'll just follow Dallas's alt account. I don't need to Google that. Freaking follow him on Twitter. Just a Northeast primarily Connecticut word for long sandwiches. Oh. It's just a sub. Okay. It's the same as a Hogear sub. I didn't know that. Oh. Just the name for it. Interesting. Not really part of the shiny community if you don't see Dallas's ass. It's just like every now and then I open up Twitter and I'm like, oh, he retweeted his other account. Cool. Thanks, dude. You got double Entei again. Crazy. We got Sweet. You've yet to see all 3 beasts on one route. Oh, do you just try until you see all 3 of them? Or like how do you... I run away from the first in case the second is present. Should I be doing that? How often do you see 2 of them? Now I feel like I've been like failing. Not uncommon to see 2? God damn it. Oh, 2! Hey! I guess I should be running away from these. We got Entei and Raikou. Let's go. Oh, can I run away? That's the good question. Can't escape. Got away safely. Wild Raikou fled. Alright, whatever. If the second shines, you'll be locked out of your first. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's right. Like, why am I resetting at first sight? It's because I want to get all of them shiny. I do too. That'd be so cool. It would be a lot of fun to just have the... Except, unfortunately, in my crystal copy, I can't have Suicune roaming. Playing through Emerald right now for Safari Prep, and I'm having fun without shinies. Have you ever thought about doing a Professor Oak challenge? I really want to do that. Yeah, I'd have to soft reset for the Suicune, but... I mean, I will at some point. I love to do it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, including Pokewalker and Safari would make it really cool. So how does the Pokewalker work with Heart Gold and Soul Silver? New maps based on steps, so first badge is really grindy. Oh, really? So it makes it makes something that is incredibly grindy even more grindy. Might just wait until bank closes down, or I get all the shinies I want to transfer, whichever comes first. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that that is coming in the somewhat near future. Some routes are locked behind game completion. I don't think I looked into doing it for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I looked into doing it for Gen 2 and then for Gen 3. And I was like, I'll probably try to do it in Fire Red or Leaf Green first. And then go from there. The FOMO of not having shiny type null. That's gonna be a tough one. Kid Lobden, you did not. You did not just send me that. Oh my gosh. Thanks. Alright, well I guess I have the event ticket for Shaman. Oh man. You'll buy it too, should make Orlando fun. We just have to catch 2,000 Pokemon from different regions. So now I have to just catch everything I see from now on. Now I just have to catch everything. I just hatched a Palmy and a Salandit. That's boring. The male Salandit too. Oh my god. Alright, well, let me just freaking catch everything I see now. Thank you, Good Lobden. I appreciate it. I guess I have a vested interest in Pogo again. I've seen neither Raikou nor Entei on my crystal file with Shiny Cyndaquil and Donphan. Hey, there you go. That was actually really good, Ekans. A Linoon? Sure. Imagine cursing someone with Pogo research. It's so many Pokemon I have to catch. Any Spritzy? No. So many Pokemon. Your shiny Quilava's level 40. Hey, perfect. You can still do it. With that. What's up, Angel? How's it going? How was your birthday? How was Cheesecake Factory? Ate some cake? What kind of cheesecake did you get? Do they have different options in Mexico for Cheesecake Factory? I'm sure they do. It's a chocolate cheesecake. Classic. Can't go wrong. You did not get cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory? I don't understand the point of going to the Cheesecake Factory and not getting cheesecake. You got burgers too? They actually do have good burgers, I will say. Cheesecake Factory surprisingly has pretty good burgers. I'm still puzzled by your choice of going there and not getting cheesecake, but where they make all of the cheesecake, it's in the name. It is. I'm partial to their red velvet cheesecake. That's usually my go-to, but I'll also get the Oreo. The Oreo cheesecake. You don't like cheesecake. Why'd you go to Cheesecake Factory? And then I don't like banana cream. I'm not a big banana dessert person. What's up, Mike? Let's see some Gen 2 love. Yep. A well done vanilla bean cheesecake is severely underrated. Oh, I could definitely do that. You went for the burgers. What's the other one? I get the third one I will go try. Oh, the Hershey's fudge, like the Hershey fudge cheesecake. Those are my three: the red velvet, the Oreo, and the Hershey's chocolate. Those are my go-to cheesecakes from Cheesecake Factory. When I'm like really not feeling like I've given myself enough diabetes. The Cinnabon one is goated. Ooh. Is that like a special edition one? I don't think I've ever seen that option. What's going on, J-Dog? How you doing today? I don't think I've ever seen Cinnabon option. A crumble open near you? Oh man, that's dangerous. Hey dog, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I can't say I've ever seen it. I have to look out for it next time I get cheesecake. Crumble is amazing. It's very dangerous. You tried Insomnia cookies? Insomnia cookies are just like cookies. Like, they're just plain normal cookies. Like, they're good, but there's nothing like outstanding about it. Crumble is where you're gonna have like a giant ass cookie of some, like, that's like a specialty made kind of thing, and you're gonna really enjoy it. They had a chocolate lava cake one last week that I had. It was delicious. It was a good birthday. Shook your booty until the house vibrated. Hey. Hey, yo. Sounds like a good birthday. What was the other one? They had, speaking of, they had a vanilla bean cookie. That was also really good. And they had a Valentine's M&M cookie as well. Yeah, crumble is amazing. Don't eat it like super often, because I'm pretty sure each cookie is like 800 calories or something really bad. Your wife is making red velvet cookies. When should I be over there? You got a fancy perfume as a gift. Oh, nice. When will the cookies be ready? And how many can I have? Sweet, sweet. I'm a big fan of red velvet. That's like my favorite. About 7? I'll just dox myself. Okay, cool. Got 118 is gonna be Entei. Not shiny. Now I want cookies. What's that crumble lineup looking like this week? How we looking this week, Crumble? How we looking? We got lemon cheesecake, classic peanut butter, chocolate cake batter, iced oatmeal, and tres leches cake. What? I want the iced oatmeal and tres leches cake one. Okay. I want crumble now. It looked good. You're a sucker for lemon cheesecake? That's not really my kind of thing. But I get how people like that. Sorry for bringing up crumblets. It doesn't really take much for me to order desserts. If you hadn't done it, I would have found out a way to bring it up in my life somehow. I have an awful sweet tooth. I'm like the worst person. If you're like trying to watch what you eat, I'm like the worst person to hang around, because if you ask me, it's like, oh, should we get dessert? I'll be like, hell yeah. Like, should we get some ice cream? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's get some ice cream. I don't even hesitate. Do we order dessert? Yeah. Yeah, we should order dessert. Like if I'm in like a group dinner and everyone's just like, and they're like, "Do you guys want to see the dessert menu?" And everyone's just like, "Oh no, I'm full." I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'll take a look." Like, well, we might as well see what they have. Everyone's like, "I just want to go home," and like, I just want a pizza cake. So I know the iced oatmeal. I was like, I need that tres leches. I need that iced oatmeal. Yes, I have the second stomach for dessert. Yeah, it's like they asked us a question. It'd be rude for us not to look at the dessert menu. Someone spent time making it. There's always room for dessert. Crumble has an iced oatmeal cookie, so it's an oatmeal cookie with the icing that I'm assuming is similar to the oatmeal cream pie, like Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie, which are just, man, amazing. On your first Entei and Crystal. I found, I did a couple encounters. After I got the Pansage, I didn't have anything else to really hunt in X. So I was just like, well, I guess I'll do some roaming beast encounters. And playing on one game in handheld mode, I was able to get a lot of encounters. Baiting your Safari Week targets. You failed Shuckle last year. Probably going to go back for it. I guess I should probably do Safari Week. There's no Safari Zone in Gen 2, is there? Is there? Alright, Gold, Soul Silver, not Emerald. Imagine the person who was like, you know how cookies are like really good and how icing is really good too? Well, what if we made a sandwich and then that's a poly? There isn't? Ah, alright. Are you still going for that Mischievous? Yeah. Miltank and Emerald. My grandma's entertained with her new ultra-modern washing machine. Hey! Gotta love living in the future. I have to decide what I'd like to hunt for Safari. And what game I'd want to hunt in. The egg? Fancy? No. Keeps complaining that doesn't wash it. She needs to see the clothes being ripped to shreds. It's not cleaning them. It's not destroying them. My shiny fireman ammo fairly frequently, so I will probably get something there. Expect nothing from Heart Gold, Soul Silver because of the stupid Mischievous. Yeah. I don't even know what I'd want to go for. Going for Torkoal, Tropius, and Houndour. Houndour's cool. The long list. I could try and go for, what was I going for? Was I going for Beldum? The genderless one with my cute charm game. So there's just like a bunch of shinies popping up, except that's not, I only want the one that's not affected by the cute charm. Catch rate of 3. Oh god. That'd be a tough one. Do I have a dishwasher? Yes. I could make a really sexist joke at that, but I'm not going to. But yes, we have a dishwasher. I think Metang is actually an easier catch than Beldum. Oh, really? Few people I've seen capture the Metang. Why is the... I was gonna say, is like, how could they be different? If anything, I would think the Metang would be harder. Got Raikou. Last year I caught 2 Ladybug and Mareep and Emerald, got Jigglypuff and Poliwag and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and failed for Mischievous. It feels like a lot of shinies that you still encountered though. Been trying to convince her to get one, but there's this myth with Mexican moms that they don't work and you need to put the plates practically clean in them. I mean, I don't put them in there with stuff on the plate, like hard food, like solid foods. I'll take a plate and then I will like run it underwater. But I don't like scrub it clean. Yeah, it's like I don't put it with food in there because then it'll clog it up. Yeah, exactly. The dishwasher isn't something where you're just like, you literally just take all the stuff and immediately put it into the dishwasher. You have to like rinse them off still. You just don't scrub it. Unless you have something like cheese or like something that's like really stuck on there that probably won't come off in the dishwasher, then you gotta scrub it a little bit. Yeah, they're not just this magical thing that saves you from doing any type of cleaning. Jigglypuff and my first mystery vis were on the first day you started. I was, hey, double cats. Raikou and Suisui. I was on fire last Safari Week. I found 3 shinies, 2 fled, all for 60,000 encounters. Oh my god. Also trying to get her to replace their microwave. It's 25 years old. To be honest, nothing's really changed from a microwave. What's up, game testers? How you doing today? I don't think there's really that much of a difference between a microwave from it's starting to smoke. Well, okay, then that. Well, how would I know? So yeah, if it's catching fire, then yes, time to replace the microwave. It's going well. We're doing pretty good with getting encounters today. No shinies, but that would be insane to get a shiny in under 200 encounters, let alone under 10,000 encounters. We're at 124 encounters in just under 3 hours. What's the goal? And that's a lot. The goal is to get either a shiny Entei, Suicune, or Raikou. The shiny odds are 1 in 8,000. My first 3 Mischievous were on one game in the Bellsprout. That game failed every shiny for Safari Week. Oh no. I guess I should put the number on here, shouldn't I? $160.5th of the way to your Gen 2 roamer count. Better watch out. I mean, you'll probably catch up. .5th. 160.5th. $160.5. I don't know. Raikou and Double Cat. $160.5. I don't know how you would say that. I don't know. I was just like looking at that. I'm just like, why? What am I supposed to say here? Just say 160th. If I get a Suicune because it's your favorite, I would love to get a shiny Suicune. Shiny Suicune looks amazing in this game. Actually, I wonder if I can add those to this layout here. I think it'd be too much. Suicune. Oh, it's so tiny. Entei. And Raikou. Okay. How's my weekend? It was good. For the most part. Not super eventful. Quick, stop typing it like that. Another Raikou. Dylan is currently sick, so yeah, I know the shiny Suicune looks amazing. We basically Kathleen is sick also, so it was mainly just hanging around the house and hoping everybody gets better. Nothing too exciting. Thank you. Yeah. Just a little bug. Oh, you're jealous of the shiny Bulbasaur I got? It was a good one too. I can actually use it is on my team. I'm gonna use it on my team because it had Berry Finder. That was exciting. No, I don't think it's COVID. We're also all we're all updated on our COVID boosters, so we got 0 shinies from this week. It was not a great shiny week. Some people had like so many shiny Pokemon, and then a lot of us didn't get any. I'm curious what the boosted odds were. I did like the bonus or the boost to making dishes though. I was a fan of that. I think it was, Nora found that it's about 1 in 200. There's no like actual number, but she based that off of a lot of research of when other people got shinies. I think it was like 1 in 200. Rosemary got a shiny Pinsir and Absol on the same day. What? That's insane. I saw 8 Absol and none of them were shiny. I was so bummed. I think I saw 2 Pinsir. I didn't see like any Pinsir. But I saw so many Absol and none of them were shiny. A 0 Absol and none of them were shiny. I heard that someone's going for every shiny Pokemon in every game. I'm sure there are lots of people that are doing that. Be a very challenging task. Saw 0 Absol, none of them were shiny. What? 0 Absol were shiny that you saw 0 of? That's crazy. What are the odds of that? I heard a new landline phone for the house. We've been receiving a ton of robocalls. Step 1 to stop the robocalls, don't have a landline phone. Double cats. Nice, Cairo. I wish they would have made it more clear that those boosted spawns were not available on every map. I've been at Tapu looking for shiny Houndour for months. Didn't know I need to move the green grass. Oh. The Reddit group is where I knew about that. Someone made a guide on Reddit of like how the encounters were going to work for that event. That's how I knew about it. Did I buy the bundles? No. Once got a shiny Sableye, Geodude, and Hariyama on the same day. In what games? That's awesome. Pokemon Sleep, there's a Valentine's event last week. What Glass is saying is all the Absols he saw were shiny. Exactly. That's what I'm getting. So he saw so many shiny Absol. And Pokemon Red? In Pokemon Red, you got shiny Hariyama? And Sableye? I don't think that's possible. Are you sure? In the original copy of Pokemon Red, you got a shiny Hariyama and a shiny Sableye? Fire Red, there you go. Okay. I was like, that's not possible. That's pretty insane. There's a huge difference. You have to say Fire Red. You can't just say Pokemon Red. It's all good. That's pretty insane to get those all on the same day. Those are 1 in 8,000 shiny odds. They aren't? Okay, well then there you go. I got bad news for you. Hariyama and Sableye apparently are not in Pokemon Fire Red, so your story was already unraveling, and now it's all unraveled. Raikou. What game was I playing? How the fuck would I know? You tell me, dude. Is it? Well, let's find out. Let's see what Google says about Hariyama. What games are Harry Mama in? Gen 3. You'd have to trade it over from Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. You get Makuhita? No. So that's impossible. And Sableye. Gen 3. Fire Red, Leaf Green. Not possible. Alright, so it is literally impossible for you to gotten those shinies in those games. In that game. What game was I playing? I don't know! What game were you playing? How would I figure this out? How would I know what game you're playing? I am not you. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's gotta be Pokemon Scarlet, right? No, because Geodude's not in Pokemon Scarlet. What game am I playing right now? I don't know. Why are we yelling? In the DLC. But who knows if they have the DLC? They thought they were playing Pokemon Red. They thought they were playing the original Pokemon game that doesn't have shiny Pokemon. You were playing a randomizer, for fuck's sake. I'm glad you remembered what game you were playing. Oh wait, I was playing on my PC, and it was called Radical Red. And the shiny odds were 1 in 10. I'm glad we figured this out. I'm glad we solved what Pokemon game you were playing. Hey man, sometimes you pop in that cartridge and you forget that you randomized the Pokemon, okay? Sometimes you're playing Pokemon Red and Rayquaza just comes out of nowhere and you're just like, holy shit, that's Rayquaza, and all I got is a level 3 Pidgey. What am I gonna do? And you just gotta throw that Pokeball and hope it catches it. Sometimes you forget that you're on your computer. What a ride. Well, now hold on a second. You're telling me this isn't Call of Duty? Is that a shiny? It was. I just reset over a shiny Raikou. Oh. The Gen 2 sprite for... Or the gold and silver sprite for Raikou is like very different from what it currently is. It's a very goofy sprite. Is this a Pal World? This Pokemon Fire Red randomizer, I totally forgot. I was playing on my phone. Amazing. I too forget when I'm playing randomizers on my phone. I have to get an emulator on my phone. I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark here. My iPhone cannot do that. Raikou shiny still looks the same. Yeah, it's the orange. We're looking for the orange. It can. Well, if I guess if I jailbroke it, yeah. I don't need more ways to play Pokemon mobilely. I also can play mobile on my DS or 3DS or Game Boy. Apparently can play Fire Red randomizers. Figured that out. Or on my Switch, you're right. Ugh. Except Scarlet and Violet handheld mode is not really fun to play. That's how I get motion sick. Anyone know how to control 2 Switches at the same time? You're gonna take your left hand and put it on that Switch. And you're gonna take your right hand and you're gonna put it on the other Switch. Bam, you did it. That'll be $200. I know! It's like... Two Switches? How do you use a Wavebird on your Switch? Does that actually work? GameCube controller adapters? Wait, how do you actually set that up? Wait. How do you actually do that? GameCube controller adapters? Oh. Ah. That's pretty good. No, I'd have to get a Wavebird controller, but that's actually... Also 2 game controllers adapter? If so, easy peased. Easy peased. Easy peased. Did I count this Entei? I don't know if I did. The adapters are the expensive part. No, there's an adapter here for $15. East? I thought you said West. I'm looking at one of these adapters and it says it's $15. The third-party adapters won't do it? Oh. My favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. My least favorite Pokemon is Starly. So basically, if you have, you can connect. You connect one single Wavebird controller to multiple receivers. And that way you'd only be using one controller, but it would be controlling 2 games. So you would need a GameCube adapter for the Switch, but apparently you need the like $84 one from Nintendo. That sucks. And then you'd have to get the you'd have to have one Wavebird controller, and then you need 2 receivers, I'm assuming. Greninja, your least is Magikarp. What did Magikarp do to you? Just need more GameCubes. You might work on the two-handed technique. I'm kind of like considering this. Yeah, it would be worth it for BDSP Safari, and I guess for egg hatching too. Nothing, that's the point. He does nothing but splash. Magikarp does a lot. Magikarp can jump. I'm doing BDSP starters double hunt. That'd be nice. Oh, you should get a you just get the turbo controller. Why is this like tangled up? Just get type ! turbo in the chat. Get those controllers. You can it'll just press. You can auto spam the A button. Those are officially licensed Nintendo controllers. I am helping the youth. I'm saving thumbs. That's how I hunted, that's how I got Shiny Turtwig. I used those controllers. Pretty successfully done double terror recess and egg hatching. Oh yeah? You should hunt the Stadium 2 Earthquake Gligar. How does that work? Being a part of Shiny Hunters, having awful hand joints. I'm doing that now. It's happening. I can save other people. Why should I do the Stadium 2 Earthquake Gligar? I'd have to get Stadium 2 to begin with. You're at 2,000 resets, so it could save some A. Me doing it could save you some resets? Reset time for Gligar is less than 19.5 hours, then you've got a world record speedrun. Ah! Oh, I got your name. I got Galactus name mixed up. You're at 2,300 resets. I got Shiny Turtwig in 8,900 encounters, so good luck. Whichever the briefcase on, so I can handle 3-4 other handhelds. Yeah. I think I was doing Poipole with Turtwig? I've been doing Type Null. I mean, you can get it quicker than that. My favorite shiny is Ralts, because that was the first shiny I ever got. 19 and a half. So let's go back here. 19 and a half hours for a single encounter. Jesus Christ. Why do you only get one encounter per 20 hours? Do you have to beat the entire game? I got a joke. My friend said to me, "What's your favorite Pokemon?" I said, Audino. Audino, he said, "How do you not know? It's your choice." Dum-dums. That's pretty good. Earthquake Legar is 100% completion award for beating both round 1 and 2 of Stadium 2. Has anyone ever gotten it? I guess, is there any visual evidence? I meant more, is there actual evidence of someone getting it? I'm not. We were doing really well for a while, and now we're on like, quite the dry streak here. I need to remember to go make a clip of me getting those 2 encounters at the same time, because that's actually a really cool thing. What's a Pokemon fan's favorite place to go in France? Paris. Actually, that's probably the least favorite place. Legends Arceus really did some damage on Paris. Yeah. It went from Pokemon that most people didn't really have any feelings about to, like, hated Pokemon. Oh, did people use it as Spore? I never used Parasect for Spore. And Falso. Oh, I guess in the older gens, yeah. Yeah. It's switched over to, I guess, Amoonguss. I don't ever use False Swipe, so. I was Hypno so energetic, he wasn't drowsy anymore. Are you Googling Pokemon jokes and just listing them off right now? Because if so, keep doing it. Hi, can I find a cat? Any cats? Any stray cats in this grass, please? Hello? Where did you go? Come here, kitty. Come on! Fuck are the cats? Where did you go? Didn't realize the tell a dad joke command was unavailable anymore. Did I turn it off? I don't even know where those books are. Which Pokemon is Dracula's favorite? It's Coughing. It's not Coffin. There's one of my cats. Who did we find? It's Entei. There you are. You silly little kitty. It's Coughing. Dracula's favorite Pokemon would be Zubat. Send him back to Tiller. Tiller missing Entei. Zubat could be Dracula's ex. Don't want to have an awkward moment. Thanks, Kyra. Here, you can have a cat call command. You said you were looking for cats and then found Entei, so that was your first. Oh, that's right, because he has a cat named Entei. He sure does. The fuck are they cats? Let's... Hi, can I find a cat? Any cats? Any stray cats in this grass, please? Hello? Where did you go? Come on! Fuck are the cats? That's about right. I mean, is that not literally everyone's reaction when they're looking for their animal? It starts out with a like, "Come here, where are you, little buddy? I'm missing you. Where are you? Come, where the fuck are you?" I feel like that's everyone's reaction when looking for their pets. It's like 2 minutes of like cute, worried, like wanting to find them, and then just like anger and frustration. Uh-oh, what are they destroying? Yeah. Oh, he had a... Kathleen talked with one of our neighbors yesterday, and it ended up being this, like, much longer phone conversation than she was expecting. But, in in the midst of like all this randomness that this guy was talking about, he gave us a heads up that so we like in our new house, we're pretty far into we're pretty deep, we're pretty isolated, and there's a lot of wildlife out here. We have for sure one fox. I don't know if it's multiple foxes, but definitely one fox that roams the area. And then we see deer, like a large family of deer. And our neighbor gave us a heads up that once deer season is over, he will typically go and bow hunt the deer in the backyards, and in everyone around the neighborhood. And so he's like, if you see me up in a tree with a bow, don't be frightened or whatever. That was a weird comment to get. I was like, okay. It's that's definitely not legal. And then he's like, yeah, an old neighbor it was an issue because they didn't want me to kill the deer because they actually liked the deer. I was just like, I mean, I don't really, I'm not out here trying to saying save the deer and whatnot, but I don't really want to find dead deer, so I'm not really fond of that either. Yeah, don't worry if you see me with a bow and arrow. I'm just killing deer illegally. Alright, buddy. It's gonna, keep my eye out on that. What's up, Dark Warrior? How you doing today? Yeah, I was just like, okay. He's old though, so he'll probably die soon. Probably fall out of a tree trying to hunt deer. Doing good? Nice. Yeah. I am, yeah, someone with, especially, right now we're not gonna say anything just because, Dylan's not old enough to, wander outside by herself yet anyways, but once she's a bit older, we're gonna say, hey, no, you're not doing that anymore. Just a heads up. You're done shooting deer in your backyard. But we'll wait on that one. Such a weird concept. I've never, I understand hunting for conservation of animals. For, somewhat, I guess. I don't know. I guess I understand it. I never really understand. I've never been a big hunter. It's never really crossed my mind to do that, and be like, oh yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm kind of like, I don't want to shoot animals in any way. Listen, I eat meat, but I don't really want to be the one to do the killing part. I'd like to pretend that's just not really a part of it. The government understands that too. That's why there are designated seasons. Yeah. There's still some questionable practices towards conservation. Yeah, I'm sure there is. I'm not saying that that's a foolproof thing. Definitely not thinking that that's just oh yeah, we're totally under control on that. I don't know. I don't really... Whatever feeling, I guess, that's supposed to bring about, I don't have that. Never really understood. I'm also not here to try and convince anyone not to do it or whatever. I don't really care. If that's something you like to do, then cool. Whatever. Just not for me. Yeah. Finally getting some encounters here. Yeah, that's our neighbor. Learned that about him. It's all, I feel like it's like a 50-50 when you live out in like kind of more isolated areas. Yeah. It's like always a 50-50 guess on what type of neighbor you're gonna have. Cause like some people just like to be more like further away from the city and just being a little bit more isolated, and then some of them are just like, oh yeah, I just like to have my land to shoot things, all that kind of stuff. Have my property in case the government comes after me. Like, oh no, I'm gonna talk to you less. Yeah, exactly. And I have to remember that we're out in Virginia where it's like not all of Virginia is, well, I mean, we're even Northern Virginia, we're still, it's still like, I think Virginia is still considered the South. So we're gonna meet some questionable people every now and then. You're in the hinterlands on Pennsylvania. It's an experience. The hinterlands. Never heard of that. They're part of the South, except by people who live in Southern Virginia. Wait. So they wait. This. Oh, rural PA. Wouldn't Southern Virginians consider it the South? Or what do they... What do Southern Virginians consider Virginia? I would think it would be Northern Virginians that are like, no, it's not the South. People live in states south of Virginia don't actually... Oh, people south of Virginia. Got it. Hey, sweetie. Oh, double cats! Finally. Suicune and Entei. Yeah, that makes sense. Double cats! They heard me finally! They responded to my pss, 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 pss. Pss, 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 pss. And you get double cats, but I got back-to-back resets with Raikou. Nice. I don't know which one. I guess double is better. I like it when I get double. I get back-to-back encounters too. I really like it when I as soon as I get into the grass, I get that encounter. That's definitely the best one. Yeah. Late encounter's still good. Sweet. I always wonder when it happens really late. I'm just like, where were you? What were you doing? You're the only thing I can encounter in this grass and you're avoiding me? Rude. Thank you for the Shadow Luck, Shadow Luna. Shiny Luck, Shadow Luna. Or just any encounter. There we go. Nice quick one. Raikou. We haven't seen the Raikou in Gold in a minute. You're also getting the same cat on the same side that you get it early. Nice. Oh! Double cats! Oh, almost exactly at the same time. So close. Raikou and Entei. Almost at the same time. Almost at the same time. We take double kitties. Meow, meow, meow. We do. So now that you said that, Richie, it's gonna end. Rule number 1, don't mention the streak. Ugh. Killed it. Totally how it works. Like, whoa, you're getting a lot of encounters. I better end that. I better say something so you can, you know, not get a shiny Pokemon. See? Now it's back. Entei. 140. RNG is always listening. Sometimes, though, you gotta complain. Sometimes you gotta give it a good, bitch and moan. Get that shiny Pokemon. Go on a good rant. Complain about something in life. They do. It's whenever you're talking about something where you're just like, man, I really don't want this to be clipped. That's when the shiny appears. Like either something that's just like super inappropriate, or if you're like talking about a controversial topic, it'll just be right there in the clip. Then bam. Like, all right. This would make a very uncomfortable clip. Let's go ahead and shine right now. I don't think... I can't remember of any times that we've been raided and I got a shiny. Quick start a political debate. See, I'd rather just not. I really don't want to right now. Uncomfortable topics bring raids? Oh yeah, that's right. Yes. That is accurate. Talking about something and then the raid happens, you're just like, well, that's the end of that conversation. We'll just go ahead and stop. I heard about Casper's 1K celebration where he was doing Smasher Pass for every single used Miltank form. That had to bring in some lovely conversation. Hot dogs are tacos, not sandwiches. Boom, shiny. How is a hot dog not a taco? Or is a taco a hot dog? Which came first, the hot dog or the taco? That's out of context. It does not sound like I'm talking about food at all. So, yeah. Why did I possibly think that was a good thing to say out loud? What world did I think asking that question would be just like not seen as sexual in any way. Oh my god. And Shiny Suicune! Damn it. Alright, well I tried. I tried. I mean, that was it. I was basically just waiting for that comment after I said what I said. Like I just had the sex talk with my kids. Daddy, which came first, the hot dog or the taco? The hot dog comes first, the taco doesn't every time. Hi, Ludi. Good to see you. Great, thank you, Kyra. Oh, man. How's it going, man? How's life? It's good. It's good. Still, just doing some final settling in, but we're doing good. Sweet. We bought. But I still, I haven't gotten to really explore the area much still. Once it warms up, I'll actually be able to like go walk around a lot and go see the towns and everything nearby. Want to fix up the place, but it's not yours. Yeah. Not a good time to get a mortgage, that's for sure. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, you can ask your landlord. They probably will just say, is it broken? It's like, no, then no. It is nice that whatever you decide to do to your place, as far as upgrades, it's like adding value to your home. Adulting. I actually lost track of time here, so we're gonna get one more kitty encounter. And that'll be it for today. So we'll go until we get one more. There's rocks back there. What's the point? Easier to maintain. As a landlord, no sprinkler system. Just go spray weed killer. Don't have to worry about the shape of the grass. Way cheaper. However, it looks extremely ugly and makes it not really usable. But they aren't living there, so I don't care. I get license for weeds. What do you mean license for leads? We got an Entei. Do we get double? Decided to spray your yard. You have to get licensed to spray for weeds? And nothing. Alright, guys. That is gonna do it for today. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.